This is Moose Expedition dedicated for the dr650. The instructions for the installation are not very clear, and instead they guide you to do it wrong. Please stay tuned and see how I do it. Very important. We're going to start by removing both sides of the passenger handles. Just let them hang on the side of the motorcycle for the meantime. You will see why. You will reinstall them later. The front bolt that comes with the rack need to be at least ½ inch longer. You can use the same ones that come with the rack, but I would rather use the ½ inch longer. On the instruction, it tells you to get rid of the passenger handle, but instead you use the longer bolt and put them back in place. That's why you need bolt with at least ½ inch longer on the front of the rack. The outside dimension of the washers is also too big. You need to replace them for a smaller outside diameter. As you see me doing it right now, I'm just following the instructions using what they gave me, what they sent with the package. The third bolt will go right on top of the fender. You also need a spacer. I use a nut that fit loose on the bolt as a spacer so my rack does not rest on top of the plastic of the fender. Don't forget to put back this little spacer that comes with the fender. This one right here. You need to put it back and then you put the nut on top. Up to this point, I still installing the way it says on the instructions. I'm tying everything in place. 3 bolts hold the rack, but then I will have to remove the front bolt to replace them for a little longer, and you will see why. According to the instruction, you no longer can use the passenger handle, so the light needs to be replaced by another bracket that you probably will have to handmade or buy it somewhere else. So you will get rid of the passenger handle and also the helmet holder. And that would be a big problem because the signal light are depending on that. They part of the passenger handle. So instead of getting rid of my passenger handles and my signal light, I was able to reattach them on top of the rack just by using longer bolt on the front. It's better to start reattaching the front so you have movement on the back to find the nut. And the job is completed. It should have been something real simple, real easy. If the instructions were clear, I wouldn't have to remove so many stuff and try to break my head thinking of how I was going to do it. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Ride safe.